Hey guys, so in this lesson, we are going to learn about inheritance. So within our classes folder, I'm going to create a new file. I'll call this inheritance, okay, .rb. So this is something that's new and something that's related to classes. So we are going to have two classes, okay, and then we would inherit methods from one class. So I'm going to create a base class, and then I'm going to create another class, and this would be our customer class. So the less than sign is how we inherit, okay? So inheritance is where we can gain methods that we haven't created within customer, but we can use those methods. So the methods will be coming from the base class. All right, so let's write some code and see how this works. So I'm going to go to the method type and copy what we have here. So I just take all this content of the customer, okay, and paste it in here. All right. All right. So I'm going to move some methods from here. So if we take from toString to discount, so just take all this out, cut that out, and pasted it into our base class. All right, so what we're trying to show here is that even though we haven't defined these methods in our customer, we should be able to use those methods. Okay, so let's create a new instance of customer, John Doe, and then give John Doe an email. All right, cool. So we have this instance of customer. Okay, it only has the initialize method along with accessors. So if I say check for the class, if we do ruby inheritance.rb, it gives us the customer class as expected. All right. But the cool thing is we can, if I just put a separator here, so we can. So we're going to be testing out some inherited methods here. So down here we can say puts. We could try and access the costs for a customer. So even though customer does not have cost defined, it should go on to the base inherited class and get those methods from there. So you should do the same with the bill, and you should do the same with just the customer instance, which is the toString. Okay, so if we save this and then we run it, we can see we have the cost is there, the bill is there, and then the customer. So this class is inheriting all the methods that it needs from the base or the instance variables, and that's all thanks to this less than sign, which is a way of extending or inheriting from another class. Okay, so what if we try to access the discount, which is a private method? So you see, a private method would always fail because you can't call a private method on any object. So the dot notation, customer dot discount, will not work. All right, so everything works. We have our base there. If we take off the base, we can see that it tells us there's no method for cost defined for customer. So the inheritance is coming through there. All right, so we are going to be using lots of inheritance in Rails, Ruby on Rails. So this is just a very quick intro into how inheritance works. But yes, so that's it for this lesson, guys. I will see you in the next lesson.